Hello, welcome back once again. I am clipsvh as always, and this is East Origin, and this is Hugo Fact. And we're gonna go through this door that we opened last time. When we left off, we beat Ipona, who was our first mid-boss, and we got a mask that we stole off of her. And now we're gonna get our first opportunity to use it. But first I'm gonna kill these bats, because they're rather annoying. Anyhow, so, what we ended up getting was an accessory item, equip item, Mask of Eyes, and it's from the House of Genma, which is one of the families and the Sixth Priest, and it does that. Essentially, it takes away the ability for us to see enemies and living things, but it shows us hidden passages. See? Now, so Rico just happened to luck out and come to the right place at the wrong time. Adrenaline is crazy, yo. Rico, how sheltered of a life do you live that you're completely convinced that the entire world is contained on one island? I mean, to be fair, like, maybe the Kingdom of Ease isn't just on this island, but, I mean, as far as I know, granted, I haven't played all the games, so I don't know, but, I mean, hey. If I have to assume that the entirety of the Kingdom of Ease is just the island of Asteria, I don't think Rico really understands, like, I mean, you can make any number of excuses, but it's a pretty small mind you got there, Rico. Rico. Alright, enough of that. So, he's giving us this item, and it protects against curses, which is basically what he was telling us while I was ranting about his lack of knowledge of the world. So anyhow. Grab up all the little SPs, kill this guy, kill these guys. Now, some monsters are stronger against basic attacking, and they're weaker to certain elemental attacks and skills and such. But the thing is, that's not really going to start coming into play until a little later when we have a few more elemental abilities to work with. Alright, so this thing defends against curses, but it's not perfect, but luckily we can walk around unencumbered on the, well, we're not completely unencumbered, but I mean, it won't pull us in as easily. We have a little bit of resistance here. Alright, so these are the magician people of the search group. And, well, they're the magician people of the search group. Well, Rico is one too, so there's that. The other part of the search group are the Holy Knights, which they're like knights. They can kinda use magic, some of them, I guess. And, that's what Unica is. She's a knight. Now, the reason Hugo is here is because he's gotta find the goddesses, and he's here for some other unknown, as of yet unknown purpose. The reason why Unica comes down is because she notices the goddesses go missing, and she knows them personally, like she's best friends with them, and they think of her like a little sister, and she thinks of them likewise as sisters. So she comes here to find her friends and help them. So she's more personally involved in the story, really, than Hugo. He's more kind of detached to what's really going on. Man, Hugo, you're kind of a jerk. Why do you get a girl crushing on you? Look, it may not be as readily apparent right now, but I promise you, later on, you're gonna see. He's kind of a dick. Alright, so we got these slimes, but they don't split apart when we kill them. Now we're going to open up this chest. And we got leather greaves. And so we're going to quickly equip those. See how quick that was? Alright, now you don't want to mess up your jump or else you'll fall. But I want to mess up my jump and fight these guys. Now these guys, they got shields, so the best plan of action is to try and attack them from the back. Or when they put their shield away, because they're kind of dumb like that. I can also do that and kind of lower their defense. Alright, so now that I've got their cool XP, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna make the jumps. Watch, now that I did that so that falling won't be too much of a hassle, I fall. That'd be really annoying. Just to make sure that doesn't happen. They're tanky as all hell, too. Alright, so there's a couple ways we can go. This is the way we have to go, but we can't really go that way yet because there is a locked door that direction. In order to unlock the door, we have to go to the path on the left and press a button. Kind of like what we did with another room. But before we do that, I want to go in this room, mostly because we have to. So you see that chest we got there? We gotta go open that. However, this looks kind of weird. This looks like a trap. I don't trust this. You've acquired the Beast Medallion. For once, Hugo, your big flappy mouth is not incorrect. It is a key of some sort, and I knew it! I knew I shouldn't have trusted this room! Ugh, now I gotta fight red guys. Luckily, these glowing red guys will unlock the very thing we need to get out of this room, so it's all good. We still got a little bit of boost, so let's use it to our advantage. Now, generally speaking, the guys who glow red are going to be a little bit more powerful than the standard enemies of the exact same variety. This is a little something to keep in mind when you're fighting them. Because it's very easy to just think like, oh, these are going to be the same guys, they're the same thing, they do the same attacks, which they do. It just so happens that they do a little bit more damage and they're a little tankier, so you want to be careful. Because it's kind of easy to get overzealous and kind of forget that they are like, kind of like teeny tiny mini bosses, not really. They're just a stronger variety of the same kind of monsters that they are. But later on, it gets really easy to get killed by them, and you don't need that in your life, trust me. I don't know if it's the cape that these big guys wear, but for some reason I think of them as kings. Like they're some kind of demon kings. Alright, fight a slime, nothing new. Oh man, it's a slime and a magician monster and a king all at the same time. Oh wait, no. We're still in the early... We're still really early in the game, so things aren't going to be that hard. And hopefully I make the rest of the game look easy, because, you know, I have completed it a couple times, as all the characters, so... You know, even though it's, like, decimated and everything, that's still a hell of a view. These bats are really annoying, so I'm really glad I'm able to kill them before they attack. I hate them. Oh, isn't that a big, ominous door over there? Big, threatening, glowing red, ominous door. That means there's something good behind it. Everybody knows that when you have huge dungeons like this, you put all your good shit behind big, ominous, glowing doors. Alright, so I'm gonna save right here. Alright, so as you probably guessed, we need to use... I keep pressing the wrong button. Probably guessed we need to use this key. So we're gonna use that. Let's use the Beast Medallion. We're gonna open up the Beast door. Then we'll be in the Beast room with all the Beast treasure. This is gonna be great. I'm telling you, it's gonna be really cool. But wait a minute. The music has stopped, and there's no treasure here. Hugo's a little bit more confident than Unica when she faces this guy. She's kind of more afraid because of the fact that, you know, this is one of the 6 monsters that kind of attacked her homeland and fucking razed it to the ground. She quickly gets over it though, and she finds her resolve and she's able to beat it. Let's see if Hugo can do the same. So, generally, we have to beat its mouth down there until it gets a little too tired and gets sick of us beating its mouth. And at that point, we quickly go up its arms and we attack its brain, which for some reason, the cavity of which opens. That's a real design flaw in your monster there. I'm more criticizing the demons of, you know, the demons more than the game itself. It's a pretty fun idea for a weak spot, rather, if we're talking about the game itself. Attack the brain! And its brain cavity opens up. That's really cool. It's really funny, actually. So, this pattern's simple, straightforward. Maybe not. If we stick too close to him, what he's going to do, he'll swing his arm. You already saw that. And once we get to the second bit of his fight, after we've gone up and attacked his brain at least once... no, I can't get up there. After we've attacked his brain at least once, we take him down to low enough health, he'll start spawning little bugs every time he moves, and they're really annoying because they spew slime everywhere like slugs, and then we gotta slip and slide, and we can't get solid footing. He also sprays these little poison bubbles, and that's a good thing we got this wind element, because that'll get rid of him. Unica's little buzzsaw move will also get rid of him. Now, you want to make sure all those bugs are dead, because when he does that, he'll end up eating all the bugs, and that'll give him some of his health back. You don't want that in your life. Now I'm going to go boost so I can take him out a little faster. You know, it sure is gracious of the tower to give us this little stairway to the next tier. It really doesn't have to do that. The tower could just tell Hugo, hey, you're shit out of luck. Use a rope, dumbass. But no, the tower is too nice for that. And now we have the second tier of the tower, which is the water temple. And it's actually not shit. But we'll do that, we'll save that for next time. Anyway, this is clipsvh, see you all next time. Oh, I still have not used this cell set in Pangaea. Huh.